Welcome to the F-Bound Podcast. I'm your host, Shannon Schroeder, Executive Function Coach. I help neurodivergent women learn tips and strategies to improve the life skills that will help them be successful. A mindful approach to time management. We've been working on time management a lot this month. By adopting a mindful approach to time management, we can create a sense of peace, clarity, and purpose to replace the chaos we're used to. In this article, we'll explore how mindfulness can change the way we manage our time and provide practical strategies to integrate mindfulness into our routines. Understanding mindfulness in time management. Mindfulness, at its core, involves paying attention to the present moment with an open and non-judgmental attitude. It might seem a little woo-woo for some of my readers, but it's about being in the here and now. When applied to time management, it means being fully engaged and aware of how we use our time without being swept away by distractions or past or future concerns. Mindfulness can help us develop a greater sense of self-awareness. It also helps us make conscious choices about where we invest our time and energy. We usually think about time management as a means of being more productive and getting more done. Mindfulness forces us to go beyond simply trying to squeeze more tasks into our schedules or multitasking frantically. To truly implement a mindful approach to time management, it's helpful to explore its key components. First and foremost, mindfulness emphasizes paying attention to the present moment. This means letting go of regrets or worries about the past and avoiding excessive preoccupation with the future. If you struggle with anxiety or depression, thoughts like these can derail your productivity. In addition, mindfulness encourages us to adapt a non-judgmental attitude. Instead of berating ourselves for perceived time wasting or feeling overwhelmed by the demands of our schedules, we approach our experiences with self-compassion. We are reminded to cut ourselves some slack. This allows us to pay attention to our thoughts, emotions, and habits without undue criticism. Another aspect of mindfulness is maintaining an open and receptive mindset. This means being flexible and adaptable in the face of changing circumstances or unexpected challenges. We've talked a lot about having a growth mindset. You have to be open to learning and adapting or you'll get stuck. A mindful approach to time management also involves developing a sense of intentionality. Rather than being driven solely by external demands or the pressure to be constantly busy, we pause and reflect on our goals and personal aspirations. We learn to intentionally make choices about how to spend our time. Cultivating mindfulness practices. To incorporate mindfulness into your time management, you need to establish a regular practice. This can include meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking a few moments to tune into your senses. By dedicating even a few minutes each day to these practices, you can train your mind to be more focused, calm, and intentional. Meditation. Meditation is a powerful mindfulness practice that teaches you to train your mind to be more present and focused. Find a quiet and comfortable space where you can sit or lie down without distractions. Close your eyes and pay attention to your breath. Observe the sensation of each inhale and exhale without trying to control or alter your breathing. As thoughts, emotions, or sensations arise, simply notice them and let them pass without judgment or attachment. Learning to meditate is hard, especially if you're easily distracted. Start with short sessions, such as 5 minutes, and gradually increase the duration as you feel more comfortable. You might want to try some guided meditation because having someone talk you through it might help with your focus. Consistency is key, so aim to incorporate meditation to your daily routine, perhaps in the morning or before bed. Body scan. The body scan helps you connect with your physical sensations. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down, and close your eyes. Begin by directing your attention to the top of your head and slowly scan down through your body, paying attention to any sensations you notice along the way. Notice areas of tension, warmth, coolness, or any other physical sensations without trying to change them. This practice allows you to become more attuned to your body signals, promoting relaxation and reducing stress. Mindful walking. Walking mindfully helps you bring awareness to your movements, sensations, and surroundings. Choose a location where you can walk without distractions, such as a park or quiet neighborhood. Start by taking a few deep breaths to center yourself. As you begin walking, pay attention to the sensation of your feet making contact with the ground. Notice the rhythm of your steps, the movement of your body, and the sensations in your muscles and joints. Engage your senses fully by observing the sights, sounds, and smells around you. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to the act of walking. This technique is an excellent way to introduce mindfulness because it involves movement, which helps a lot of you maintain focus and attention. Choose one or more practices that resonate with you and integrate them into your daily or weekly routine. Over time, these practices will become habits that support your overall mindfulness and time management efforts. Improving time awareness. A fundamental aspect of mindful time management is developing a strong sense of time awareness. This is huge for those of you who struggle with time blindness. Start by paying attention to how you currently spend your time. Keep a log of your activities for a week, noting how long each task takes and how you feel during and after. This self-awareness exercise will help you identify patterns, time wasters, and areas where you can optimize your efficiency. For people with executive dysfunction, particularly those who experience time blindness, improving time awareness can be particularly challenging. Let's explore why this is the case and discuss strategies to improve time awareness. Executive dysfunction refers to the difficulties with the cognitive processes involved in planning, organization, and managing time. Individuals with executive dysfunction often struggle with maintaining a consistent sense of time and may have difficulty estimating how long tasks or activities will take. This can lead to distorted perception of time and an inability to accurately gauge the passage of time. Time blindness, a common characteristic of executive dysfunction, refers to the difficulty in accurately estimating how much time has elapsed. It can manifest in underestimating or overestimating time, resulting in poor time management and difficulty meeting deadlines. Here are some strategies to improve time awareness and overcome time blindness. Use visual aids and timers. Visual cues and timers can provide a tangible representation of time, making it easier to track and manage. Utilize tools such as wall calendars, planners, or digital calendars to visually represent time commitments and deadlines. Set reminders and use alarms to create a schedule for completing tasks. Break tasks into steps. For individuals with executive dysfunction, large tasks or projects can feel overwhelming and lead to difficulties in estimating time accurately. Breaking tasks down into smaller, more manageable steps can help improve time awareness. List all of the steps of a task, breaking it down as small as possible. By focusing on smaller sections, it will be easier to figure out how much time will be needed. Establish routines and schedules. Consistent routines and schedules can help those with executive dysfunction establish a sense of structure and predictability. Develop a daily or weekly routine that includes specific time slots for activities, tasks, and breaks. Consistency promotes a better understanding of time patterns. Mindful transitions. Transitions between tasks or activities are often moments of distraction and mental clutter. Mindfulness can help you navigate transitions more smoothly. It's kind of like when we're dealing with toddlers and we give them a 10-minute warning that it's almost time to leave the park, then a 5-minute warning. Then we tell them just one more time down the slide. We do that to ease the transition from fun park time to going home time. When you finish a task, take a few deep breaths and ground yourself in the present moment, especially if you've been hyper-focused. Consciously let go of the previous task before moving on to the next. Here are some strategies for managing time mindfully during transitions. Practice mindfulness techniques. During transitions, engage in mindfulness techniques to ground yourself in the present moment. Take a few moments to practice deep breathing or a brief meditation. Notice the sensations in your body and the environment around you. By bringing your attention to the present, you can let go of any lingering thoughts or distractions from the previous task and prepare yourself mentally for what lies ahead. Set intentions for the next task. Use the transition as a time to set clear intentions or expectations for the next task. Think about what needs to be accomplished and prioritize your objectives. Visualize yourself engaging in the task mindfully and efficiently. Minimize distractions. Transitions can be easy moments for distractions to creep in and derail your focus. Minimize potential distractions by creating a conducive environment for the upcoming task. Clear your workspace, silence or mute notifications on your device, and remove any unnecessary items that may snag your attention. Practice single tasking. Instead of immediately diving into the next task during transition, practice single tasking. Give yourself a few minutes of focused attention on the transition itself. This kind of break allows you to clear your head and refocus. Cultivating a mindful relationship with technology. Technology is both a wonderful and horrible thing. We use it to make our lives easier, but it often becomes a huge distraction and can negatively impact our well-being. Mindfulness can help us to develop a healthier connection with our devices. Here are some strategies to foster a mindful relationship with technology. Set boundaries and establish tech-free zones. Creating boundaries around your technology use by setting specific time limits or designated tech-free zones. We often do this to our kids, only an hour of game time or no phones at the table. However, we rarely make similar rules for ourselves. Designate certain hours of the day as tech-free or establish device-free areas in your home, such as the bedroom or dining area. This allows you to disconnect from technology, create space for rest, reflection, and meaningful interactions with others. Practice digital detoxes. Regularly disconnecting from technology through intentional digital detoxes can help reset your relationship with technology. Dedicate a date or a weekend to unplugging from all digital devices and engaging in activities that nourish your well-being, such as spending time in nature, reading a book, or pursuing hobbies. Using technology mindfully. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media or engaging in constant multitasking, use technology with intention and purpose. Before opening an app or website, pause and ask yourself if you really need to or if it's serving a purpose. Set specific goals for your technology usage, such as limiting social media time or designating specific tasks for specific time periods. Practice mindful notifications and alerts. Take control of your technology notifications by customizing them to reduce distractions and interruptions. You really don't need to be available to everyone 24/7. Evaluate which notifications are truly necessary and disable or minimize those that are not. The only notifications I have on are text messages because that's how my kids will reach me. Nothing else pops up on my phone. Do regular digital decluttering. Just as physical clutter can be overwhelming, digital clutter can impact your mental clarity and productivity. Regularly declutter your digital devices, including your email inbox, desktop, and digital files. Unsubscribe from irrelevant newsletters, delete unused apps, and organize your digital files and folders. By implementing these strategies, you can cultivate a more mindful relationship with technology. It allows you to harness the benefits of technology while avoiding its potential pitfalls. A mindful approach to technology allows you to use it as a tool for productivity while maintaining a sense of balance in your life. Adopting a mindful approach to time management can revolutionize the way we navigate our busy lives. Mindfulness can help us reclaim control over our time and achieve the goals we set for ourselves. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the F-Bomb Podcast. Thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe below and check out my show notes to learn more about my Facebook group, courses, and membership.